song would play?
Yes. What song would play in order to bring you back to Earth?
Oh, to bring me back or to suck me out?
To bring you back. You're already in the other dimension. What song would bring you back?
The one that brings me back?
Yes.
Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. Oh, whoa, no.
Guys, we are so excited to have a hot clown summer. We are welcoming back, it is actually his third time on Talkulture, the wonderful Clownvis.
Oh, that's me. Hey, everybody.
How's it going?
Hey, good to be back. This feels like Hollywood Squares.
How does that show work again? We'd ask a question, you'd be like, Clownvis, what's your answer, right? And then you
try to give them a fake answer, or if you don't know, you try to pass it off like you do.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just like, Hollywood is its own. It's just a bunch of people lying.
Yeah, just BSing your way through it. With Gilbert Gottfried in the middle.
Oh, thank you, Rest. Well, we're not playing Hollywood Squares tonight, but I did mention to you, Clownvis, before that we do have some games. But before we get started, it's been a couple months since we've last had you on Talkulture. So what's up? What's new? How have things been?
Oh, gosh. Everything's been really good. Since the last time I saw you, I guess I've hit the road a lot. I've been out there all summer long doing gigs all over the country, and those have been great. Getting back in it after the situation the last few years. Good to get back out there into the clubs and spit in people's mouths and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's been fun, and beyond that, there's a Clownvis beer now that's going crazy. That I've been promoting this Clownvis beer that we've been.
Look at that. Is this the Bahiga strawberry lager I'm hearing about?
Yeah, the Bahiga strawberry lager made with real strawberries, and that's something that I kind of was thinking. I'll believe it when I see it. They kept telling me it was going to happen, and then sure enough, now I'm seeing it and I believe it.
Yeah, I was going to say, like in all the Facebook groups, I see people like posing with your cutout and people trying it and absolutely adoring it. So how can we get our hands on one, Clownvis?
Well, it's kind of tricky as it is right now because it's through a distribution that is only available in Missouri and California and Nevada. And with with shipping alcohol and stuff, it's a little tricky, So I'm personally not the guy that's like canning it up and selling it, So I don't know much. I don't know much beyond. I made sure that the picture looked good on the front. That was my job.
It's a perfect picture.
But I can tell you right now in St. Louis, that's where it's the kind of the hub of it. That's where you're seeing it in the stores, St. Louis, Missouri. That's where you're seeing the big displays in the grocery stores and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Congratulations. I mean, that's a huge feat. I don't think I know anyone else that has their own lager, let alone anything.
Thanks. Yeah.
What would you compare it to in terms of tasting? It's a lager, so it's going to be like an American style lager with a little strawberry hint in there.
If I had to kind of be specific about the taste, I would say this. Usually, I would say 9 times out of 10, craft beer tastes like dog poop, and this is a craft beer. This doesn't taste like dog poop. And that's how I would say it. It's a craft beer that I can actually drink and actually like. I'm not too schooled in what tastes like what, but it is made with real strawberries. Although it's not, they're not overwhelming. It's not like you're eating a strawberry cereal or something. It's a nice little finish with the strawberries.
And so, what food pairing would you say would go best with your lager? Like if cracking one open, we're having that. What should we be eating with it?
Like
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs for sure.
Of course, duh.
And then like a Pall Mall or something, you know what I mean? Or Winston.
Yeah.
Like
chili dog and Marlboro Red or something.
Marlboro Red. Good old cowboy killers, bro.
To clog up your innards.
Yeah.
Yum.
Man, I'm from the old school age when they didn't even call the cigarettes like lights and everything. Now they're not allowed to call them lights anymore. They're like silver label, gold label, red label.
Is that right? I didn't even know that.
We used to have mediums. Remember mediums? You know what I mean? Marlboro mediums. That was if you were really in between. You couldn't decide. Do I want a red? It's too much for me, but I like it's just not enough.
Yeah, it's true.
Those are my cigarettes when I smoked. I smoked Marlboro mediums. That was my stuff.
Oh, noted.
Mediums.
Cigarettes and beer, baby.
Danica?
Well, mentioning that you have been going back on tour finally. So what is something that you always bring with you besides, the obvious road needs?
Well, these days I'm schooled enough. I've been around long enough that I've got a new. This is a pretty boring answer, but it's a true one. Got a new battery powered fan.
Important.
Ooh, it is.
Very
Ryobi.
important.
It's one of these Ryobi bad boys. Where it's like a drill battery, and you get two drill batteries, so you can charge one while the other one's running. You plug that sucker in, and this little Ryobi fan. It blows like a son of a bitch. You could blow for 8 hours and it doesn't die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ryobi's makes the good stuff. I remember when them and Milwaukee's Best, some good tools right there. The Ryobi and Milwaukee's Best, dog. Hey,
Milwaukee's Best is the beer. I think it's just Milwaukee is the company.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I think you've been on too many pesticides.
This guy brings beer into everything.
Don't leave me around the power tools and start calling me. You're bringing the Milwaukee's Best over there. They're like, hey, brother. So when you go on these tours, Clownvis, what are your pre-show rituals? You got to pump up the pompadour. Do we just chill out and just relax a little bit? Do you get really angry? Like, I know everyone's different. What's some pre-show rituals?
Yeah, no, I like to keep things really light. First of all, I like to get from point A to point B. I don't do much sightseeing or anything. When I'm in town for a show, I like to get there and get everything squared away as early as possible. And then I do a certain amount of, meditation and hiding in closets and stuff until it's go time. And then I usually I think the only ritual I have is I usually order like a chicken quesadilla or something like right before I go on, so that when I'm done, it's nice and room temperature and easy to eat.
See, I'm like that too. I like a nice rested quesadilla, right?
Yeah.
The grease just settled.
Yeah, and especially right after the show, it's waiting for you. It's going to be cooled off. It's easy to pick up and get in your mouth. You don't got to get your hands all over it like a burger. It's nice.
I love that so much. Now, Clownvis, obviously, like you've been on the road. I guess, like in wrestling terms, we call it making towns.
Yes.
Who would you say has the best quesadilla?
Oh man, that's a good question. I can.
Quesadilla.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not picky at all, and I don't mean to sound like I'm being funny, but I don't think I ever had one that wasn't good, and I've never had one that upset me. They've all been just a chicken quesadilla. I've had one. Sometimes there's like something in them, but I can't remember the names.
What are we dipping it in? Are we going with salsa, sour cream, guac?
Whatever they give me? Yeah, sometimes they give me a side, and I see what's up with it. I never steer the ship. I just dip what they give me.
Fair enough. All right. Well, since we already talked about your strawberry lager, Danica, why don't you go to the next one?
All right. So we have to talk about the fact that you will be attending the gathering coming up. And that is August 3rd through August 6th. For people who don't know, it is August 3rd through August 6th. So go check it out. So do you have any tips for people who might be attending for the first time?
Yeah. You know that powder they make for your butt? Bring that with you because you get real swampy walking around out there.
Oh, you get swamp ass, yeah.
Some ass powder for sure.
It's so fun. It's so fun and so great. This is the 4th time I'm doing it, and I am every day. I can't believe that it's a world that I'm a part of. It's something that I never necessarily set out to do, and I never really tried to get into the dark carnival. I never tried to get into the Juggalo world. And I just kind of got, invited, and I said yes. And now here I am all these years later, and working with the Insane Clown Posse all the time. And I love them. They got me doing so much at the gathering this year. I'm hosting the main stage. I'm hosting the Wet Fago t-shirt contest, hosting the Miss Juggalette pageant. Yeah. And I'm doing my own comedy show at midnight on Friday. Awesome. As well as other peripheral stuff. And we got the merch booth set up all weekend. So we just get into it out there, man. It's great. I love it.
Wow, that's like a lot. That's like you're a staple now. I mean, you get to host the Miss Juggalette pageant. That's like the best part of the weekend. I
know. That's what I'm saying. I'm blessed and I'm grateful, and it's hard to honestly, I just want to get through it so I can say I did it because it's it's daunting to think about, but it's so fun. So I just gotta appreciate it and then try to capture those memories.
Fair.
Man, those Juggalos are hardcore and loyal. What an amazing fan base too.
You're not kidding, man. Yeah,
I've been a huge fan for years, and I personally have never been to a gathering. It's one of my personal goals. I'd love to do it. I spent all last year watching Shaggy and the Creep.
Yeah, they're great.
All their videos, love that shit. Just being jealous, seeing them interact with everyone, just rolling up in a golf cart, and everyone's like, "Hey, you want some food? You want this? You want some weed brownies?" Shaggy's like, "I ain't eating that shit, bro. I don't trust you."
That's a good impression. They do it. They do it right, man. They do it right. They're Shaggy and the Creep are great, man. Yeah, everybody.
Violent J, the whole, and this is. I know he announced that he was dealing with some health stuff in the past couple of years, so this is really important to go kind of see the gang at their Woodstock, basically. You know what I mean? As they. I don't want to say it's like a farewell tour, but it's kind of like, the curtains are starting to.
Yeah, they've called it a farewell tour, and then they said they're going to do one more tour, and then what they'll do is just their annual shows that they do every year, Hollow Wicked and the Gathering and Juggalo Weekend.
Awesome.
But yeah, as it is, man, right now at this point in time, these guys are living legends. They've been doing it for 30 years. They went from having zero respect to remaining in popular culture for decades, and now even the hipsters and people that like to goof on things give Insane Clown Posse respect for creating a culture that nurtures just creativity and openness and just community. It's fantastic, and I think people are realizing that, and I'm glad it's happening in their lifetime and not after.
Totally.
Well said.
Yeah,
100%.
Absolutely. And Jude had asked before, did you get the opportunity to meet Chris Hansen last year?
Oh, I know we were in golf carts right next to each other waiting to take off. And I was with my buddy Sean, and Sean says, you want to get a picture with Chris Hansen? And I said, no, I don't. And it's not because I don't think he's a cool guy, obviously, but like, I don't need a picture with anybody that is associated with the world of child predators. Not that he's bad, but like, what's the backstory?
It's not a good look. Like,
why is Clownvis with Chris Hansen?
Take a seat right
I don't want it.
here.
I don't want it. This picture skewed that he snuck up on me or something. And I don't. Lured me into a golf cart situation.
Right, that's all you want is a picture of you and Chris Hansen, and then some.
But I think it's so cool that they're friends with the Insane Clown Posse. He's done
a seat right there.
He's done some stuff with them. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want people taking it out of context what I'm doing with the guy.
No. But I think we got the answer to our question, which was bring butt powder. And
butt powder is the only thing I can think of. Yeah.
Hydrate. Make sure you stay super hydrated.
There's enough Fago there. Don't worry about water.
Yeah. Get some golds medicated. You'll be fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just some. Don't use baby powder. The talc will sting you if you get in your urethra. It'll hurt you. All right. So moving along, Clownvis, you're great at so many things, my man. You are a jack of all trades. But what is one job that you would be terrible at that they should never give you the reins of?
Anything kind of managerial, and anything where I have to tell anybody anything, because it's hard for me to. I'm kind of a pushover. If I said, hey, Josh, do me a favor and shut the lights off, and you said, no, man, you do it, I would say, all right, I'll do it. I wouldn't want to argue about it. I'd be like, I would think less of you, but I would do it. So I think anything managerial, I'm just going to be a pushover. So I don't want to be in charge of negotiating or making arguments or anything like that.
Okay. I think you're just so sweet. That was like the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know.
He's not good at saying no. All right. You know what I mean?
I can be taken advantage of very easily.
Very easily. You hear that? You hear that, everybody? He's very easy. Strawberry lager, he'll be at the gathering.
My weakness is if you ask me something twice, if I say no the first time, it stands firm. If you ask me again, I crumble.
Oh, okay. Noted. Well, okay. Before we get to our first game, my final question for you is, obviously, music is life. Music can severely affect a mood. So, if we're having an off day or something, what's like a song that you could put on that will instantly turn your day around?
Oh, that's a good question. I can tell you this. There's a song that there's since I started Clownvis to the Rescue, it must have been right when I started the program. I found the album by a band, They Might Be Giants, the band They Might Be Giants. I had their album back in the 90s, but I never really thought, besides I knew they were fun, but I didn't think much about them. But they got an album that came out a few years ago, and it's called I Like Fun. And the first track on there is called Let's Get This Over With. And it's become a ritual to, before Clownvis to the Rescue, especially on daunting days, I put that on. And just that initial song of Let's Get This Over With in such a fun, bubbly way that, it kind of starts you out like, all right, let's get this over with. And then the fun starts. And then the whole album just carries you through the next hour. And then all of a sudden I'm in the show and I'm having a good time and the night's over, So I would highly recommend that album. I Like Fun by They Might Be Giants.
I Like Fun. Cool. Well, thank you.
Very easy to listen to the very first time. That's what caught me on it. I just, Spotify or something recommended it to me. And I was like, damn, this is easy to listen to, the first time. And then I've never stopped for 3 years now.
Perfect. I'll add it to my my Spotify.
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of like a spin-off question. I feel like everyone now, I'm not sure, Clownvis, whether you watched or if you follow Stranger Things, but everyone's asking their Vecna song. So what would be your song to pull you out of another dimension? If you were to hear, would it be that song from They Might Be Giants?
No, it wouldn't be that. That's a song that I would get sucked out of a dimension to. I haven't seen Stranger Things yet. I'm not against it. I just never seen it, but
No worries.
I can kind of understand what you're saying. If I were to get sucked out of this dimension, what song would play?
Yes. What song would play in order to bring you back to Earth?
Oh, to bring me back or to suck me out?
To bring you back. You're already in the other dimension. What song would bring you back?
The one that brings me back?
Yes.
Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. No, whoa, no. That one.
Perfect.
Just the way I like the way it starts.
Great choice.
Catch in the cradle. Who would have thought that a boy like you
to get out of this?
Hit it, baby.
Pretty good one.
Gorge. Okay.
You're like, I heard that song. Like, no, bro, that was the defibrillator paddles. We were bringing you back to life. We were literally on the table.
Man,
We're bringing you back to life.
Okay. So, Clownvis.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a game we've never played on here before. The last 2 times we had you on, we did Would You Rather. So we wanted to switch it up a little bit.
sure.
And one of the new things that we love watching people do are these tier lists, where essentially we're going to give you S being the top, F being the bottom, and we are going to have you rank your favorite aliens. And we're going to provide you the aliens. You're going to tell us where they fall. Now, we're calling this Tiers of a Clown because I thought that was a really funny play on words.
Tiers.
And so basically, Clownvis, each tier, let's say you can only put 3 aliens per tier. So S being the penultimate, the best of the best, obviously A, B, C, D, E, F, you know how that works.
Yeah.
So we're going to provide you the aliens. And if you want to give us a reason why you're putting them where you are, that would be great too.
You got it.
Okay.
I'll
So let's
explain
start.
my work.
Yes, appreciate that. So let's start with the first alien, who is, let's see it.
Squeeb.
Squeeb.
Well, man, I was thinking another alien is my all-time favorite, but if Squeeb is in the running here, he's going to be my top guy because he's been working with me. I've been living with him for 3 years now, and he's just a hard-working guy and a good guy.
S tier.
So
he's
S tier.
What does S stand for? Is this
It's kind of
super? The shit.
Superb, just
Meta.
Super.
better than A for
A
whatever
whole other
reason.
level above super.
Squeeb's
Exactly.
working over here. Look at this. He's working. This is the party over here. There he is back there.
There he is. Yeah.
I'm
And,
outside.
so-
I'm outside the club right now in a different area, but he's in. I got a camera on him. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Squeeb. We love you.
He's busy.
And like I said, you can have more than one per tier. So if there is another alien that you like,
Oh,
that
good.
join Squeeb,
So I don't have to.
No.
Kill one and marry one and.
only
Okay,
if you
good.
want to, but that's not this game. All right, let's get the
Personal
next one up. Oh, okay.
Xenomorph.
Xenomorph.
No, and now I never knew that this alien had a name. That's Alien, right?
Yes.
Alien.
I don't like that.
Okay. Like the xenomorph. Okay.
Way
so
down there. Way down there.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, what would I want to? I like aliens that are cute. I'm thinking, I don't like them. I don't even like a dog slobbering
Bad breath.
on me.
Yeah,
Oh,
acid
bad
reflux,
breath.
bro.
Yeah, they're slimy.
Yeah, I don't just seems like a bad guy. Seems like a bad alien.
It's also acid
You're not
slime.
wrong.
So yeah, you don't want that slobbering on you.
All right. So
Yeah.
F tier Clownvis.
Yes, I'll F him.
Okay. Got it. All right. What's the next one?
Oh,
That's a good alien.
He's a good alien, right?
He's a good alien. I mean, he's a little pedestrian for my taste, but he's nothing wrong with him. And I haven't seen the movie since I was a boy, but I can remember it. And I like him. I like his funny looking head. I'm gonna put him in the B category.
Okay.
Well deserved. Solid for ET. Absolutely.
Yeah, because very likable, but he
Yeah.
ain't a supernova. But he's
Extra points for the speak and spell. He's good to go.
Oh yeah.
All right. Who's next?
Mm.
We have Kang and Hodo from The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, I've seen these guys on the cartoon there, The Simpsons. I don't like this depiction of aliens. I'm gonna put him one step above the ugly guy at the bottom from Alien.
Okay.
And why don't you like that depiction, Clownvis?
When I think about aliens, I want them to be cuddly and friendly and know a little more than me. And I don't want them to be conquering and ugly. And again, with the slobber, I don't like it.
Okay. So
A lot of slobber in those guys. For sure.
Okay. Let's see what else we got.
What else we got?
We got a good variety. Oh,
John Lithgow, yes. That's an alien.
Dick Sullivan from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there with Squeeb.
He gets A or S tier?
Yes.
And
Yes.
why are we
Wholeheartedly
giving
agree.
him?
Well, you know what? No, put him in A. Put him down in A.
Okay.
Because I remember I haven't seen that show since I was a boy, but I remember watching that show and I love the fact that he was an alien.
Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah,
Correct.
Third Rock. That's right. Third Rock
Third
from the
Rock.
Sun.
Okay. Good choice.
Now I'm wondering. Now there's another alien that I probably I love more than any other alien that you just made me remember, and I'm wondering if you'll.
I think he's in here. I think I know who you. I hope we're thinking the same one. He might be in here. We'll see.
And if not Clownvis, then you'll have to tell us who it is. All right. Let's see who else we got. We have.
Oh yeah, that little
Great-
guy,
Great Gazoo.
the Great
From-
Gazoo.
the
Yeah.
Great Gazoo.
He's a good guy. I really wouldn't want to meet him in real life. I think I remember him being kind of a goofball, kind of a troublesome guy. Wasn't he kind of a little troublemaker or something? What did he do?
He was a little bit.
He was incapable, was what it was. He was
Yeah.
really smart, but incapable.
Throw him down there throw him under ET.
Throw under ET. See, he doesn't look like much of a slobberer, so we'll at least have to give
Yeah,
that
he's not a
to him.
threat. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't think twice if I saw him. Cute
Okay.
guy. If they,
Cute.
if he was colored better, if he had like brighter neon colors, I'd like him more. A little drab, looks kind of like that hunter green turns me off.
Okay.
He's a little arrogant. Got a big head.
Got it. Okay, let's see what else we got. Who's next?
Yes.
Yes.
Now I know.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna step on
Whatever.
everything I said because this is one of my favorite movies, and I don't know why I'm almost on their side in that movie. I'm almost on the side of the evil aliens. Let's throw them up there in the A group because they're very cool.
Okay. I agree. Ack. Let's put him up there.
Ack.
And I think Josh, maybe you can remind me too. Was it Frank Welker who was the voice of the aliens in Mars Attacks?
I don't remember exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Frank. But I know it may have been like D. Bradley Davis also. It may have been him too. So D. Bradley
love it.
Baker, excuse me. Could have been either one, but I like Jack Nicholson as the president.
Yeah, so many fun cameos. If you haven't watched that movie in a while, that's one that'll always.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's always real fun to watch.
Only
Jack Black too.
Jack Black.
Oh man, I haven't seen that in so long.
All right. Here's the next alien. Who do we got next?
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
I didn't think. I forgot that he was an alien. Yeah, he's from outer space.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Howard the Duck since the old days, and I don't know how it holds up.
Couldn't tell you.
But I sure liked the concept in 1986 or whatever it was when it came out. He would be in the same category as E.T.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Very
I would
likable.
agree with
I'd like to be his friend, but I'm not, going to go out of my way to call him. He's got to call me.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Don't call us. We'll call you, Howard the Duck. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have next?
Marvin, classic Martian with a good voice on his on his face or body there. I like Marvin the Martian, and especially I'm kind of I'm not big into Looney Tunes, but I'm wearing my Space Jam shoes right now. That's kind of got a Marvin the Martian vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put Marvin up there with he's way up there really. Even though he's kind of a conqueror, he's a good conqueror. Put him up there with the Mars Attacks guy.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay, we're going A. Marvin. Good for you, Marvin.
Yeah, I've always liked him. He was my favorite one. He was.
I have ascended.
When I was a boy, I thought he was the cool one, as if like he was the Fonzie of the Looney Tunes.
His cartoons were tough to find. I remember being excited when the Marvin the Martian cartoon came on because they didn't come on all the time.
Yeah.
They were the rarity, right?
Yeah.
Like Gumby when Pokey came on, I was stoked.
Good ones.
Big Pokey fan.
Dude, big
All right.
Pokey fan.
I think we got maybe 3 more. Let's see
All
who
right.
else we got. Okay.
Oh, I love these guys, the telephone guys.
Yip yips.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're very likable, but not my absolute favorite. They don't do much. They seem much dumber than I would hope an alien would be.
Okay.
But they're also not slobbering.
They're not.
Put them with Gazoo. They're just fine. They're aliens I don't care about. They don't bother me, but I'm not, no hoopla.
They look like they would make for very warm, fuzzy blankets. So I
Socks.
I think you gotta kill
they look like something.
okay. All right. Let's see. Who do we have next? Oh,
The Coneheads.
Coneheads.
Baldar.
I like the Coneheads, and
Mibs.
Mibs. I like them, but I also don't love them. It's not hilarious. Again, the Coneheads will have to go with the I don't care about them aliens.
Wow. Okay.
I liked them when I was younger. I remember liking them, but I don't think there's much there now.
Okay. So where were you put in?
Put them with the Gazoo and the sock monkey things there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
All right. I think we have one more, and so far, two more. Oh, we have Mark.
Yes, Nanu. I like him. Put him up there with Marvin the Martian and them. That's an alien that's kind of fun, and he came to Earth on an egg. I like that concept.
And we
That's
love
suspenders. What's not
Yeah.
to
We
like?
love Mort.
All right. This is the last one.
Now I
believe.
bet that there's two in my head, so I know it's probably one of them, or maybe it's not.
Let's see. Who is it?
Alf. Oh, I
Alf.
wasn't even thinking of my boy Alf. Oh, well, come on. Alf is up there with Squeeb.
Thanks a
He's
lot, Ted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alf
good
is a
Alf.
queen.
Good
Yes.
Alf impression. Yeah, Alf is up there with Squeeb. He can
Hell
do no
yeah.
wrong. Smart ass little alien. I like him.
Where's the remote control?
That's fun. I like all these guys. The two I was thinking of. Do you guys want to try to guess who the two I was thinking of are?
I don't.
They're pretty random. Well, one's more kind of mainstream. Not really, but Mac and me.
Oh, Mac.
That's when he yes.
Mac. Oh,
Clownvis,
Mac.
let's elaborate on this real quick, okay? Because there is a huge I was almost using the British controversy. There's a huge controversy. There's a huge controversy online because I'm sure you're aware there are two different endings to this movie. Did you know about this?
I might not be familiar with that.
Okay,
No.
so Mac and Me is the movie when a lot of people remember it as the movie when the boy gets pushed down the hill in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And that is like a super traumatic scene as a child to see that.
Yeah.
In the Japanese or overseas version, the end scene when they are all holding the alien at gunpoint,
Yeah.
the boy, I'm not making this up. The boy in the un-American version rolls his wheelchair in front of it and gets shot by a bunch of police and dies in front of the alien.
Oh my
And
God.
it's
No, I've never heard
it's
that.
Super.
just said it was
I've
the
never
alien
heard
that
that.
drank Coke.
I'm
What
sorry
is-
to take this like
I
down a
believe
dark
it.
path. But
Yeah,
like,
no, I believe it, and I'd like to see
Weird.
that. I mean,
look, YouTube it tonight. It's not like it's still like PG-13. It's obviously not like, but
oh,
it is
it's
a
on YouTube,
weird,
huh? You can
it's on
see
YouTube.
the
Yeah, you can see the
cool.
foreign, the alternate ending, and it is very bizarre. You're like, no shit, this didn't make it in America. Like,
Wow.
hello, you know what I
Wow.
mean? So
I wonder if
check
you
it out.
realize that.
Little tidbit, little
So-
Easter
Yeah,
egg right there.
the McDonald's scene in that movie is just unbelievable, and it's growing up where we had our birthday parties at McDonald's and stuff. You know that where they were coming from. But in that scene, the alien is dressed as a teddy bear, and then he gets up and everybody's dancing on the table, and Ronald McDonald's
There's
there,
Mac.
and there's Mac. Good. And if I could, my one other one, which would have
where would you put Mac?
up there with Squeamin' Alf.
Okay. I know Danica and I watched that movie for the first time on Mystery Science Theater, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they had it. That's a great.
That was a
one
good
on
riff.
that, yeah.
Okay, and what's
And
other
the
one?
last one, which is a pretty out there reference, would be Evie's dad from Out of This World. You ever see Out of This World? Yeah, Josh
Yeah.
knows. Yeah,
Nope.
Evie's dad was an alien that was
We were
just a
singing
talking.
the theme song the other day.
Would you like
Would like
to
to
swing on a star? Carry
Carry
moonbeams
beams
home in a jar. Yeah, dude. And Evie was an alien on Earth, and her dad her dad had made love to an Earthling lady and had Evie. But her dad, you couldn't see him. He was in this like not metal, like this crystal cube, and she could open it. She could like open it and talk to her alien dad. But
Sounds convenient.
but then there's some really cool peripheral characters on that show, like really funny peripheral characters.
It was a
Okay.
show too about like
There it is.
That show was awesome because it was like it was basically mimicking like her dad didn't live in the house and she's only got to talk to him. You know what I mean? Sparingly.
Yeah, she was
So
confided. She confided in her dad about all the crazy stuff, and she could stop time. That was her special. She could push her fingers together and freeze time. You know, so if a bucket of paint was falling or something, she would just freeze time and clean it up.
sick show, cool show.
What an interesting superhero ability to have.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, nobody talks about this Out of This World show. We got to bring that back into the vernacular of America.
I don't know if that's on a streaming service. I'm trying to think. Is that a Nickelodeon show or was it a?
No, it was a regular
ABC show.
Yeah, it was on
Something like that?
TV. Yeah, I think
Okay.
so, yeah.
So, Clownvis, where does this belong?
Evie's dad. I can't put him up with the cute little guys up top, but he can hang out with Mork and Marvin.
Okay, done. I think this is a pretty good looking
It's a
tier.
pretty good tier.
It's a good, yeah,
I kind of feel bad for the xenomorph. Poor guy.
yeah. It's
Fuck
kind of a
this.
typical answer, you know. I mean, I'm sure he's got a market that'll put him at the top, you know.
Ooh, there's also Predator. That would have been a good one too. But
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Bracken Exeter from This Island Earth. But
yeah, there's.
Oh yeah.
It's Chris Hansen's hunting him.
Okay, well, that was fun. Thank you for being the inaugural tier person on our show.
That was
Really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, I enjoyed all of your answers and your reasoning, but I think Squeeb is still number one up there. With,
I'm glad to see him on that list. He looks good with all these guys. He looks like the best one.
yeah. The least
Screenshot it.
really-
Here it is. Tears of a Clown
Yeah.
by Clownvis. And this is a great tier. You know what I mean? The S tier is phenomenal. And the A tier is very phenomenal as well. I'm very happy with
Yeah.
it.
Dive
Lots
deep
of-
here, though.
Lot for people to go over here and digest. It's wonderful.
Well, kind of to follow up, Clownvis, now we have some alien, spacey, and UFO trivia if you're ready for it.
I'm ready.
Perfect. So if you guys also want to play along in the comments, I know Clownvis last time just didn't look at them, so he's going to come up with his own answers. But if you guys want to answer as well, phenomenal, fabulous, wonderful. So I know some of these you said you hadn't seen in a while, so let's see how you do, Clownvis. So
All right.
my first trivia question for you, in the film, what candy does Elliot use to lure E.T.?
Reese's Pieces.
There you go. Perfect. That stuck with you, huh?
I like that. Well done.
Can I use
And
my
I-
belt? Reese's Pieces.
Yes.
Hey, there you go.
And if I remember, another like fun fact of trivia was initially it was supposed to be M&M's, and M&M's is like, no, we're good.
Yeah,
And
we
then
don't need
it-
that alien bringing us down. Yeah.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg, who? But I know
Right.
Reese's Pieces came in with the clutch, and that's what propelled the candy to where
That's why
it is.
that's why we still know them today. It was a good move.
Mm.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, take that, Eminem.
Big pieces, little pieces, small pieces. You know what I'm going. Reese's Pieces.
All right, so question
Danica,
2. This is a multiple choice question. So, what was the name of the U.S. Air Force's 22-year investigation into the existence of UFOs? Was that A?
I don't need it. I don't need them.
Go ahead.
That was Project Blue Book.
Ring that
Hit that
bell.
bell. Hit that bell.
Oh, I forgot to hit the bell. Does it still count? Project
Yeah.
Plop Plop Prop.
You got it. You got it.
Damn it. Project Blue Book.
He is ready. That's what that. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Awesome.
Okay. This will be a little callback to earlier. What Gordon Shumway is the actual name of which TV alien?
That's our boy, Alf.
Oh, sure, buddy.
Perfect.
Oh, look at him up there. Look how cute.
Okay.
3 for 3 so far.
Thank
3
you.
for 3.
Not so bad. Okay, here's the next one. What was the name of the book about an alien encounter that Orson Welles adapted for radio so well that, according to legend, he scared the east coast of the U.S. into thinking an actual attack was underway?
That was War of the Worlds.
That is correct.
Hit that bell.
Bing, bing, bing.
Woo.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Kind of pinched my finger on that one.
Oh, no.
Clownvis is hot tonight. All right. Go ahead.
Pain.
All right. So, formed in the mid-1990s, which rock band shares its name with the term for ghostly UFOs seen by pilots during World War II over the skies of the Pacific and European theaters?
Foo Fighters.
Woo! Yay!
I almost said Alien Ant Farm.
Oh,
Mm,
I'm not
In the sky. And from the sky. But we love it.
well done. Well done. All right. Up next, number 6. Which famous musical artist and composer created the score for the film Mars Attacks? And what is the name of the telescope?
No. That I put those two together by accident.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So just the first half.
I guess strike the record, Your Honor. Strike.
Oh, that the music?
Yeah.
That would be Danny Elfman, right?
Correct. That would be another bell hit.
Yeah. With a little assist from Slim Whitman on the
That's Slim
On the heavy
Whitman.
lifting,
Only you.
All right.
You got to
You're,
shake the jaw.
That's good.
6 for 6. All right. Here's the next one. The asteroid belt is located between which two planets?
I have no idea. Don't feel alone.
Asteroid belt.
Yes.
Oh boy, I would have to. I really don't know, but I'm gonna say Earth and Mars.
You're 50% right. So it's Mars and
Venus.
Jupiter. But you're
Jupiter.
close. You get like half a bell. Can you do like a mid bell? Oh,
Yes,
there you go.
perfect. That was the best half bell sound ever. That was perfect. That was good.
Okay, perfect.
All right, next one, second to last one. What country do the Coneheads claim to be from?
They come from France.
From France.
Perfect.
Beldar.
Josh,
And finally,
the last
this is
one.
what I was trying to say earlier.
Oh gosh.
What is the name of the telescope that produced the new images of space that were released today?
I saw the image. Oh, I don't think it's the Hubble. I don't think it's the Hubble
It
telescope.
is not the Hubble.
It's the guy's name, isn't it? Isn't there's a guy's
Correct.
name?
Correct. The
His name's
spiders.
Webb?
Yes.
Steve Webb?
Yes. No.
We'll give it to him.
James Webb, I think that deserves a full
Yeah, we-
bell.
I don't know. You kind of gave me a good hint there,
I'm
Josh.
counting it in my book. Okay.
still, I still think 9 for 9. That was pretty phenomenal.
Well, I appreciate it if we can flub that. If we can flub that for the record and say
I'm not going to let you bang out at the end like that, bro. I'm not going to. We're not going to. No. I got you.
Scratch from the record. Clownvis, I think you are the trivia champion.
Wow, thanks. Well, listen, if there's any kind of trivia / wing nights we can hit up and win $50 or something, let's get this team together.
Absolutely.
I know somebody who does that.
Yeah, you let me know when we're there.
Let's go.
Do it.
We're going to be in Raleigh at the end of the month. So we're going to be over there. And yeah.
Come on down. Let's
barbecue.
Quesadillas and wings and trivia.
Let's
do it.
So, Flabber. I guess Flabber technically. Is he technically? He's not an alien.
No, he's from a different dimension, not a different planet.
Right. Not exactly the same, but he's S tier.
My honorable mention for alien was the cat from outer space. So remember that with the bracelet? It was like Speed. It was just like some orange cat. No, it's Disney movie.
I don't remember.
I was locked in my room a lot, so it's fine.
You could also, I guess, technically say anyone from Star Wars or Trek.
Star Wars Trek or Red Dwarf. That's a favorite of mine.
Red Dwarf.
Or,
oh my gosh.
I mean, like name a sci-fi show.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like them. I like them green. The aliens.
Very fair. Very fair. So before we start wrapping things up, not sure if you've talked about it before, but Jude has asked a couple times in the comments. He wants to know any thoughts on the new Elvis film and Austin Butler's portrayal.
I certainly have thoughts, but I haven't seen it, and it's only because I don't see things. I don't really go out and see much movie stuff. But I would see that, and I've always been an Elvis historian. And to tell you my honest feelings, first of all, I didn't want to see it. There's so many Elvis biopics, and they're all the same. And they all fall flat when you've read all the books. If you've done, not to be a snob, but I've researched everything that's ever existed for Elvis, and it's I don't really like seeing modern takes of it, but I've been convinced by a few friends that it's a pretty beautiful film to see. So I shouldn't comment on it much, not having seen it. I would say that one problem that I've seen mentioned that does rub me the wrong way is that it's mostly mashup versions of his music instead of just the Elvis songs and their original content, And they do that same thing at Graceland. When you watch the movie at Graceland, they put these kind of hip hop drum beats behind it, and they did it in Vegas. They put a show together where it's all modern stuff behind it, which is, I get why they do it, but you think the director is probably like, nobody wants to hear these old Elvis songs, but really that's what we're, that's what we, I think I think if anything, you can imagine anything, and to tell a story and to boil something down into a plot, I understand you're going to have to, you got to give a certain amount of reality bending. But the one thing that you shouldn't mess with is the music that put it where it is. The reason that we know this, because of the music. So that's what I'd like to see celebrated. But I'll watch the movie. I can watch a film. I like popcorn.
Yeah, and Baz does. He's beautifully. He does a really good job. If you're a fan of Moulin Rouge, I mean, I guess I would say to definitely.
It's kind of flashy like that. All right.
Yeah. He has a beautiful eye. So I was gonna say, since seeing the movie, which I really did love, my husband and I have been like going back and watching like different performances, and one of my favorites is, I forget the movie, but Elvis does a song called Clam Bake.
Sure, the movie is Clam Bake.
Clam Bake, thank you. Which like now I can't get the song out of my head. Like Mom loves Clam Bake, Clam Bake. So what would you say is one of your favorite, like most underrated Elvis songs? Obviously.
Oh, there's Confidence is a goofy fun one. You got to look up Confidence when this is over. Confidence. It's a great one. And probably the coolest forgotten song that is from a movie, it would be Edge of Reality. If you look up the video of Edge of Reality, he's like dancing with what we would now call furries, these big people in mascot costumes. And it's like supposed to be like this acid trippy kind of thing, but it was, kind of mid 60s before things got too swinging. And but yeah, Edge of Reality is great. And Confidence. Those are the two I would recommend.
Perfect. Yeah, I just, man, I've really fallen down the rabbit hole, and I've had to just consume.
It's beautiful, and honestly, it was like 3,000 Miles to Graceland sparked it a lot for me when I was already into Elvis. I like the old stuff, I like the rockabilly stuff, and I liked how it all came to be. When I saw that movie 3,000 Miles to Graceland, which is pretty corny by today's standards, but that made me love jumpsuit Elvis and old Elvis, and so I understand how a movie can. I do think overall the Elvis movie is a great thing to be out there. I think it's excellent to be showing Elvis in a positive light when, let's be honest, you can spin that story however you want and tell whatever story you want in that man's life. He's got a bunch of things that went on. So the fact that, the estate and the people that care about him and the people that want to put him on the map are kind of writing history in a good way and highlighting the good, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Ooh, one of my other favorite things I saw was him duetting with Frank Sinatra, which is just like, what an absolute dream.
Yeah, that's good.
Like it was Elvis singing Witchcraft, right? And then
they're going back and forth with each other's style. Yeah,
although
and the crowd is just
strictly taboo.
The crowd just drowns out Sinatra. You can't. I mean, they drown out. Like it's crickets when Sinatra's singing, and then when Elvis starts singing, girls are fainting. It's crazy.
Yeah. So one of the debates that's happening right now in the comments, Clownvis, is about mixing things in popcorn. Which I guess the comment is about M&Ms and popcorn, but I've seen people put like junior mints or even jalapenos. So how do you feel about popcorn combinations?
I don't want to put anybody down, but there's, a lot of, and it's not a bad thing, but there's a pretty sizable void in a lot of people's lives. And we all look for different ways to fill these voids. I throw myself into my work, and some people, slave over painting or landscaping or whatever they might do. And some people that if you, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but maybe if you have too much damn time on your hands, you're throwing all kinds of silly things into popcorn, so I can go either way with that, but I wouldn't want anything in my popcorn.
Okay.
The junior mints is what confuses me. Like, you really want to eat buttered popcorn with junior mints?
That sounds.
It seems like let's just eat the popcorn and finish what we started here. And,
look, I lost teeth off of popcorn. Still, to this day, my 18 and my 35, I'm waiting on my implants to come in. I cracked them off some popcorn kernels. So me and popcorn are not friends right now.
Ooh.
The other day, I will say this, I went to the sugar store, which is the big candy store, and I got a bag full of nothing but Reese's Pieces and donut flavored jelly beans.
There you go.
And I ate them together, and it was bomb.
See, you never know. And I don't mean to put anybody down by saying that it's weird to mix foods together. I'm just saying I think that stems from boredom and stems from I think that when that mood strikes you, just finish the popcorn and go do something else.
Very, very.
That's a negative point of view, I know, but I'm just.
But it's yours, and you're allowed to have your own opinion. Perfect. Well, since we reached the end, Clownvis, I just want to say thank you so much again. You are literally one of my favorite people, and every time that I get to see you, whether it's on Clownvis to the Rescue or you're on Talkulture, I literally have been texting Josh and Danica all day, just how excited I've been just to be in your aura. I just think you are so wonderful.
Thank you, kid. And the feeling is definitely mutual, and I'll always make time to come do this anytime I can. And I'd love to have you back on my show too sometime with a little trivia quiz. Try to throw me some softballs to make me look good in front of my fans. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, just send me the questions in advance and we'll work it out,
There you go.
So before we do release you, any final thoughts you want to leave us with here during this hot clown summer? I
would say that if as we finish the summer here, we go into July wraps up, and the first week of August is National Clown Week. That's a good thing to look out for. And coincidentally, and nobody ever talks about this but me, second week of August, National Elvis Week. So, and these are both solidified things. The National Clown Week was signed into proclamation signed by Nixon in 1971. that you can Google. Fantastic speech proclamation that he wrote about clowns and how we deserve a week. And then Elvis, the Elvis week is the next. That's when it all blows up. So there's a lot to look forward to if you like things like that to round out your summer. And then it'll get a little colder, and the leaves will start falling, and then the snow will come.
Not in Florida, but elsewhere.
Oh yeah, not in Florida. I'm just thinking everywhere else. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll come down to Florida when it gets cold. All right.
Please do. And I was gonna say, so the first week Clown Week, second week Elvis Week. I think the third week we have to dub Clownvis Week.
That's what we should do.
There you go.
If we can put that in, if somebody could write that down. I don't have a pen.
I was trying to do my Swede cosplay, but it doesn't really want to.
Well, look at that.
I'm trying my best. Clownvis, you are. Yeah, is it kind of sad? Woohoo!
What a party! That guy always has such a party going on.
Dude, they're popping off in there, man. Smell it from over here.
Well, I can't wait to join them.
I gotta get in that box. Box.
And once again, every Wednesday, make sure to check out Clownvis to the rescue and follow Clownvis on everything, including TikTok. And also, this Friday you have a show, and we love that you're going to be with Tim Convey, who, of course,
that's right. I forgot Tim has done this show. Oh, he's the best, man, and very funny guy. So I'm excited to get him out there doing a little stand-up, bringing the smiles to the people. And then, the So Grand Polka Band is a solid, amazing polka band that just is going to be that's going to be such a fun night. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, hopefully we'll get to come out, hang out with you, eat some quesadillas, and
do it. That's what I got to get right now. I'm going to put in a Grubhub to Applebee's right now because I'm thinking about it.
Get a hankering.
Yay. Well,
you guys, this has been so fun. Thank you so much, Josh and Danica and Kid. You guys have been fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank
well,
you,
before we let you go, we're going to go over upcoming guests that we have for, I guess, whatever month we're in. So on Thursday, we have Chris Ballew, who is the singer from Presidents of the United States of America. So that should be fun. Next week, we have Zach Good, who's actually the new singer for Smash Mouth. We're welcoming Ming Chen from Comic Book Men. We also have Shane Told from Silverstein. We have Bo Bice from American Idol.
There he is.
We also have Cam Clark, who is the OG Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We also have rock band Liliac. And then we also have Townsend Coleman, who is the OG Michelangelo.
Wow.
So we have a lot coming up. And then we'll have to have you Clownvis back. So...
Listen, I'll come back anytime. That's fantastic. You got Talk Culture does such a fantastic job of looking good and bringing the goods and sounding the goods. And if I could say anything to your fans, you can count on Talk Culture to deliver a professional show over and over again. And that is what the people want. Content they can depend on.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you for that clip, which we will now use everywhere.
Do not monetize your words to the next.
Josh, not to put you on the spot, but any ideas come to mind before we go? Or I don't want to put you on the spot.
Strawberries, lager, clowns, Elvis. What do they all have in common? When put together, they make one of the galaxy's greatest beers. My name is Optimus Prime. And when I'm not sipping Energon, I'm enjoying a Bahira strawberry lager. Clownvis approved, Squee approved, and most importantly, Prime approved. Autobots, crack one and let's roll.
Wow!
Wow, and now you can monetize that.
That was cool.
Wow.
Very cool,
I guess
Josh.
I feel like I can't think of a better way to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an absolute blast. My face hurts from laughing so much. Thank you again to Clownvis, Danica.
Clamvis. Call me Clamvis from now on. I'll just be
Clamvis.
I should have been Clamvis if I could go back and do it all again.
I tend to mess up words sometimes, and I apologize. All right, guys. We will see you on Thursday. Be safe, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Clamvis.